And welcome back, everybody, as we are going to be going in to our grand final of the women here for the Qatar Airways GKA Kite Big Air World Championship. Lana, Herman, Ruggiu, Francesca, Maini, and Zara, Hoogenraad. These are your athletes that are going to be battling it out to see who is going to be the winner here. And also in between Zara and Francesca, we have World Championship scenarios, waiting to see confirmation. As soon as the heat is over, I am going to get direct confirmation from our head judge to double check to make sure all scores are locked in, and it is locked and loaded. 41.4 on the gust. It is windy as beep. And now let's see who are going to be our champions here in Gran Canaria and who are going to be our new Queen and world champion here for the Qatar Airways GKA Kite Big Air World Championship. It is a pleasure to be over here in Gran Canaria, Posto Izquierdo. The wind is there, the kickers are there, the athletes are there. It is all happening, a triple threat out on the water. As I said before, it's definitely 5 o'clock somewhere. Grab a cold one, get yourselves on your feet. Big final coming your way. Adams, I don't know about that, mate. Watch out for Spain. That's all I can say. And the zebra kite, that is the RRD proto out there. As we can see, at least Ruggiu out there. Here we can see the Harlem. That is Lana. Lana Herman from Slovenia. And the first athlete to jump will be Lana. All right, so I can see, just waiting for that yellow flag to come up into the sky, meaning that there will be 1 minute until we go into sequence. Then we will have the turn flags. 8 trick attempts, top 3 moves are the ones that count, meaning that our judges, what are they looking for? We had a conversation with them earlier on today, and they are looking for height, extremity, explosivity, commitment, risk, free falling, innovation, variety, and technical difficulty. Dot all the I's, cross all the T's, and you will get the love from our panel of 5 international judges. The score that comes up on the screen is a combination of eliminating the top and the bottom score from the 5 judges and the average of the other 3. Your day number 2 over here in Gran Canaria. We have 40+ knots, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out. First athlete to jump is going to be Lana, as you can see her there on your screen. And we are just about 30 seconds away from going into the green flag. There's the hands. There's the moments. Out comes the green flag. And it is on. Look at that. Double horns all the way. Red flag is in the sky. Red turn flag. So now it is going to be the Harlem athletes who will be jumping first. All right, so Lana hanging out on the top of the point. That tide just getting very close to high tide now. 7 o'clock in the afternoon, high tide down here in Pozo. We are sandblasted, to say the least. Who needs a peeling when you can just come and stand on the beach over here for a few hours? Gives you a nice tan. It disappears as soon as you go in the shower. So now Lana getting herself ready for her first move. Let's not forget, athletes have about 1.5 minutes to be able to perform, and if not, they are timed out. Give or take 3 kind of back and forths is what we're seeing before the judges flag them out. If they are flagged out, their turn is counted as a crash and we move on. All right, Lana eyeing up a kicker. She's got the speed. Up she goes. All right, kite loop, late back. And gets the Lana to start off. So there you go. Kite loop late back there from Lana Herman. See the replay of that one. All right, we'll be getting some heights and scores coming in as soon as they start receiving data. All right, so here we have Elise getting up. All right, kite loop late back. And there you can see the RD Italian athlete. Looks like she's on an Allure prototype by the looks of it. 6 meter. 10.6. Very nice. So next, Francesca Maini. And there you can see loading up. She's got a kicker. She's got the power up. Big kite loop late back. Got the height across the clouds. And come down nice and easy. Great move. Great opener there. One of our World Championship title contenders. Francesca Maini coming out of Great Britain. And now Zara Hoogenraad is going to be coming up next. So Zara, we saw her doing double loops. Her harness completely ejected before, right in front of the stones. She was able to control it, but stressful moment to say the least. And now going to be opening up for her first trick attempt. All right, here we go. Good kicker. She's got it. Big kite loop late back. A little bit of a free fall on the way down as well. And catches herself. All right, so that's going to be interesting. Same move for Lana, Francesca, and Zara. Francesca, 5.40. Lana, 5.03. Let's see what Zara got for that one. Up and away, and you can see a bit of a free fall here, and then the kite catches her. I reckon it's going to be slightly better. Not by a lot, but I think there might be a little bit of difference. 12 meters. So first round of moves for them. Trick attempt number 2 out of 8. And once again, top 3 scores are the ones that count. And they have 8 trick attempts to impress our judges. 5.63, so slightly ahead as we go into round number 2. And Lana deciding against it. We saw some beautiful kite loop board offs not so long ago in the previous heats. All right, here we go. She's speeding up. Looks like she's found something. Here goes the kite. Up and away. Boogie loop, nice and controlled. Keeping that body clicked together. And the heli loop. Very nice there from Lana. So a boogie loop there for her. 2 for 2. It's got to be good. It's got to be good. All right, so continuing on. Oh, Francesca going for the boogie contra. So the front loop with the contra loop, adding into another one there. Okay, so scenarios at the moment. I'm waiting for confirmation, but here I'm going to shout out the scenarios that I have over here. Francesca, if she wins, she needs Zara to be second. When it comes to Zara. If she is first, she is winner. So winner takes all. And they're just double checking with Lana, as Peeper has gone out a lot earlier than expected. But basically, winner takes all. And yet, like, I do agree. Unfortunately, with the logistics that they have at this location, even the tower is not able to go further up because it is a protected natural park, nature preserve park. So the most zoom we have, and then for the cameras, there were no shouters, so that's why they have the shaky images. But first time they've done an event out at this location. Great to see that the conditions are there, the athletes are there, the moves are there. Impressive to be able to see it, and I'm sure the crew and the team will get all of those improvements for next year's. And yeah, agreed. Constructive criticism, always accepted. And doing our best here to give you guys and girls a best show back home. Some of the best big air riding we've seen until date. So now, here we go. Trick attempt number 3, 6.10. So it was a kite loop, I do apologize. 6.10. All right, so red flag. Here we go. Lana, up and away. She goes up. She loops it out. Not what she was looking for. She already has. So she's going to be touching that next family, but obviously definitely going to be wanting to go for something bigger, as she knows the athletes are in this heat. So it goes above the cloud line, but just a simple single loop. All right, Elise, Ruggiu. So yellow flag, and up goes the blue. So waiting to see if something has happened. Ruggiu, I'll get that info for you very shortly. All right, so here we go. Francesca looking for a kicker. Your North kiteboarding athlete. Sliding against it there. She's going to be turning around. She has a 5.40, a 5.43. Here on the inside, she is loading up. And she's going to go. All right, up. Does she get the landing on this one? Yes, she does. Good move here from Francesca. See the replay. Or not. Next up, Zara. Hoogenraad. There we go. All right, so Zara. All right, so here, Zara, third trick attempt. Already got 2 solid scores. Oh, she's got the height. Going for the front loop with the contra loop. Can she get the catch? Yes, she does. Huge move for Zara. That is, and there's the claim. Oh, what a beauty. Oh, I can see the teeth from here. There's a smile on her face. There is a smile. All right, and she's going down. So that's free. I reckon she's going to be having a kite change. So now, Lana Herman. Yep, so I can hear there Chris McDonald on the mic. Zara is going to be coming in for a kite change, so that might mean she's going to be going for doubles, as she already has 3 decent scores out there. Now, coming up next, red flag in the sky. So Lana getting ready. You can see that flag has only been out there 2 days, and it is absolutely ripped apart. Just shows how ragged and rough the conditions are here. Oh, she's got the height and the loop. Can she come down? Yes, she can. Big kite loop there. Looking to improve on a 3.37. I definitely reckon she's probably going to be done that, at least from this angle. Got the kicker. Went up a lot higher. And loops it around. So great move there from her. Will improve a little bit, I reckon, on that kite loop. Oh! A huge commitment. Sending that loop pretty much straight after she released. Getting that yank through the sky. Let's see the replay. Vroom! Up and away. That's what we're going to say about that one. Beauty. Now, Francesca. Is Zara going to be back on the water in time, or is she going to sacrifice one of her moves to go and do that kite change? She is in the lead, 18.66. Francesca has a 17.93 and a beautiful boogie loop with a 7.10 for that last one. So maybe going to be going for the kite loop back roll to improve on that with a 5.4 or something in the contra family. Let's have a look. No. We've seen her do kite loop board offs as well. She is one of the main contenders for the World Championship title together with Zara Hoogenraad. So now it's all out here on the line. Your final heat of the women of the final stop of the Qatar Airways GKA Kite Big Air World Championship. Gran Canaria, Posto Izquierdo. She goes up. She loops and gets the back roll. Can she get the landing? Yes, she does, and sticks it. It was higher than the last one. I reckon she will improve her score, that 5.4, by ever so slightly. Not quite sure that end control of the landings, though. Missed that last section there. So wait to see from the judges what they say. And probably going to go similar. It looks like the penalization, the penalty on that landing. So now Zara, is she going to be out there in time? All right, so we're waiting to see if the white flag is going to be launched or risen in the air, as my friend Harvey from the Sailing Federation would say. Your white flag is in the air, and that would mean it will be Zara Hoogenraad will be making her way into the water. She has gone down to change a kite. Can't see out of my little barred window here, but there, that is Lana. If Zara misses a turn, it means that Lana will be jumping. And there you can see the boys. Props out to these guys. They have been holding on all day long out there in the winds. 40 knots of gusts, and they are on a mountain of dust. They are going to be literally showering and getting the dirt out of them for the next 2 weeks. A big shout out to the local volunteers. They have had a very hard event so far. So we're just waiting, as Zara, it does look like she is coming back in the water. That's the information I've just been given. And yeah, 8 tricks, top 3 tricks are the ones that count. Our athletes have to impress our judges. And what are they looking for? Explosivity when sending loops right on the moment and the power zone. Commitment when performing the tricks. Rotation and loops on the critical moments. Risk says it all. Balls to the wall or go home. Free falling when you get that elevator and it launches yourself down and you just hope and pray that the kite will catch you in time. Extremity go as extreme as possible, and you will get the love from our judges. Variety and technical difficulty is that they don't perform all the same moves in the same family, because that won't count. And the technical difficulty, the harder the trick, the higher you go, you're going to get the love. So basically, let's simplify this. Go high, go big, hit it as stylish and powerful as possible, and you get an easy Tim. Simple. So we're still waiting for Zara to come back. Yeah. Well, as I said before, Jason can definitely take a bite. All right, so white flag. So Zara, it looks like she's back in contention. Waiting for scores. So an 18.66. Here we go. Zara, she has dropped a size. This is going to mean double fest. It is going to be, we're going to have a double extravaganza. She has an 18.66, a 5.63, a 6.10, 6.93. She is looking for a world champion title, as she is one of the main contenders. Winner takes all here in this final. And she has the speed, and she has the kicker. There's one, there's two, double kite loop, and no. Not quite going high enough. You can see on that kicker. Didn't launch off just as much as she could. She sort of got caught up. And there, one. And she was already coming down when that second loop happened. So the kite did not have enough time to go above her head and catch her. So that's going to be a crash. That's going to be a crash. And now it's time for Lana. All right, now, here we go. So, Lana, a little bit of a pause in this heat after that kite change. I can see the red flag in the sky, so now we're getting back into action. It is going to be Lana. So we talked to the judges, we talked to the athletes this morning. Let's get a replay of that one, even though it was a crash. So that one, Lana, Herman. So, here we go. Boom. I can hear people shouting down here on the beach, and somebody's getting excited. Not quite sure about what at the moment. So we got an 18.66, a 17.93, a 14.63, and a 14.33. Let's not forget winner takes all. Who is going to be our new world champion? Ruggiu all the way out the back. She's been jumping quite far away. We got a very nice kite loop on that last one. Let's see. Not too far off. Needs to improve by 3.61. All right, she goes up, gets the loop, and the 1 foot on the way down. Can she land it? No, she doesn't. So that's going to be a crash there for her. As we continue on. Up and in and around. So next up, Francesca. Francesca Maini is on her way on. She's powered up. It looks like she's got some kickers in front of her. What's it going to be? Is she going to connect? I think not. Yep, I do think not. It did look like she had some ramps in front of her, but not exactly what she needed. Yes. That would be so, Pieter. All right, up and away. Kite loop board off to the sky. Can she get the landing? Oh! Coming down hard. I've been saying it all day long. Hat off to these girls. They are throwing down. That was a huge kite loop board off. Let's have a look at the replay of that one. Look at the height. Goes up. Up and away. Boom. Got that ball back on. Just a body. Oh. Whiplash. Whiplash. And it does look like she's okay. Just double checking, making sure. Shout out to our safety crew. And now, as we move on. So it's going to be Zara. You can see her in the white lycra out the back, as it's going to be her turn. She tried a double before, obviously changing that kite and dropping the size. She's going to be going for those doubles. Lowest score is that kite loop back roll with a 5.63. She could get a solid kicker. One of the few women athletes to be pulling off doubles. And now, with a world championship title on the line, there ain't no better place to do it. 40 knots. Here we go. All right. Incoming Zara. What's it going to be? Nope, no kicker there. Poseidon not throwing a little bit of a ripple her way. High tide now, as you can see them all the way up on the point. And that lens getting battered. You can just see Mr. Hadlow helping out Lana. All right, here we go. This is the one. She's got the speed. Yeah, she's looking for it. Looking for that kicker. And not finding it amongst the mush. Okay, third time lucky. She needs to go unless she wants to be flagged out. And she does have the kicker, there you go. But not getting the height, not getting the pop that she wanted. And she's going to have to go back to the drawing board on that one. Trick attempt number 6, 3 tricks for each one of these athletes left. Next up, Lana Herman. All right, so here, Lana getting ready. We saw her do big board-off kite loops in the previous heats. She's going to be throwing something like that into this one. She's got a 3.7, so more than possible to be improving on her scores. So, and she's right there, a 5 and a 5. 5 and a 5 for Elise. 5 and a 7 for Francesca. So anybody's game still. And there, I can hear the gusts. Come on, Norvalis. Get that wing going. We want to see these athletes fly. Here for your final day. As it is the finals. The grand finale now. Lana. Oh, gets the kicker. Kite loop, board off. It's a big one. Gets the board back on the feet and gets the loop. Yes, 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 yes. See. And the claim. Big move there. And here's the replay. Perfect kicker. Loops, gets above her head, controls it, sends it into the contra. That is picture perfect for her. And this could put her right back in the game. Now, Alice all the way out the back. What is she going to do? She's been jumping quite far away. It looks like she's speeding up. No, okay, deciding against it. Maybe she's going to be going a little bit further along. Yes, she is. All right, there you go. Kite loop. 1 foot and gets the control on the way down. So kite loop 1 foot there for Elise. Nice move. 7.17 for that kite loop board off there from Lana. She is in 3rd position right now. But that has put her right back into contention because she has 2 5s. So a lot of possibilities of improving her score. Now, Francesca, one of your world championship title contenders, needs this move. Francesca trying to see. All right, so now I have the official information. If Zara finishes first or second and on top of Francesca, she is world champion. If Zara is third, Francesca fourth, and Lana second, Zara is still world champion. Oh, kite loop board off, and she, just finishes it. If Francesca finishes on top of Zara and Lana second or worst, then Francesca is world champion. Lana needs to win the event with Zara in third or fourth to be world champion. So, winner takes all. And Zara has the opportunity because she can be second as well. Francesca wins and Lana is second. Then she will be world champ. So there are the scenarios. And I am going to be copy and pasting those in the chat. All right, and going to be joining me in the final is going to be Aaron Hadlow. Just for the final of the min, Aaron is going to be joining me here in the booth and here in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. I have just... Oh, it's too long. All right, so I'll add that in a minute. I will be adding that in a minute. So too many characters. Okay. Eliminate. And here, the second part. So there you go. Scenarios are on the chat, ladies and gentlemen, for the World Championship title. But at the moment, let's go back to the action as the girls are throwing down. So far, we have a 7.40 of one of those last moves there from Zara. All right, we're going to get a replay of that last move there from Zara as well. Big number coming up. Here we can see Elise as she's all the way out the back as well. Here we go, here we go. What's it going to be? And she sticks the landing. Elise putting on one hell of a performance here in the World Championships. So, keeping it going, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so here Francesca. Here Francesca for a big move. So can she be timed out? Flag is in the air. She's got the speed. Has she got that jump? Yes, she does. She goes up. Kite loop. Board off. Can she get it back on? Yes, she can. And she gets the landing, ladies and gentlemen. Francesca, big move there for her. That could be a defining moment. That could be a defining moment here at this final. There it is, up into the sky. Board is off. Kite is powerful and gets the landing. Oh, Zara, S-loop. Does she land it? Yes, she does. Zara throwing down there with that S-loop all the way out the back. Zara is stoked. She has her hands in the air. There it is. Boom. Boom. S-loop there from her. Great work. And here you can see that previous, the 7.4 here from Zara with that beautiful double. 7.4, the highest move of her heat, but it was an 8.17 for Francesca. So Francesca, ladies and gentlemen, is in first position. Francesca is in first position. What is this going to be? What is this going to be? So Francesca, she needs to finish on top of Zara. So she's in contention for the World Championship. We will go to highlights as soon as the heat is over to get double and triple confirmations before announcing. But now Francesca has put out an almighty of an 8.17. Turning the tails as we go for the final round of moves. Lana, boogie loop with style, and she lands it clean. Boogie loop there from Lana. Next up is going to be Alice Ruggiu. A beautiful move there from her. Looking to improve on a 5.60. Alice up. Oh, contra loop board off, but no, comes out. And that is going to be a crash for her. So next up is going to be Francesca for the final move of her heat. Her smallest score was a contra loop front loop with a 5.43. Are we going to be seeing the contra boogie? We will soon find out. Didn't look like she jumped. Not quite sure what. Okay. So the yellow flag is still up. I wonder what was happening there. So yellow flag is still up. There you can see your North Kiteboarding athlete, Francesca Maini. And there are some gusts coming through right now. I can feel it here in the booth as we move on. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is such an important moment. Zara, Francesca and Zara are equal. They are equal on points. As I said, when this heat is over, we will go to highlights before announcing, just to make sure all scores and everything is locked in to see who will be our new world champion. Still the yellow flag in the sky. And she has been timed out. But now it will be a blue flag is going to be coming up, meaning it's going to be Francesca's turn. 41 knots. You can feel the wind is already coming through once again. Blue flag, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so here comes Francesca. She's speeding up. She's seen something. Is there a kicker in front of her? Doesn't look like there is. She's going to be turning around again. An absolute ridiculous 8.17, putting her into contention. And she Maybe looking to improve on that contra loop front roll. Okay, she's speeding up. She does have her some ramps. There you go. It is going to be the contra loop boogie. She gets pulled out of control. Can she put it together? Yes, she does. Oh, huge. And there's the claim. Is that going to be the nail in the coffin? Is that going to be the nail in the coffin? Look at the replay. Held it together, got yanked. There it is. Boom. Holds her body, controls that kite, and pulls it on the way down. Francesca. And that is a very big moment. Now, Zara. It's all up to Zara. There we can see Zara coming in. Blue flag is still in the sky. The final jump of the heat. The final jump of the heat. All right, moving, 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 moving. Final jump of the heat. Final jump of the final. Who will be a world champion? We are going to be finding out very soon. All right, so now this has to be a banger. It has to be a banger. So, Zara, here we go, looking for the kicker. Does look like something in front of her. She's powering up. Off she goes. No. Now, is that going to be a jump? Is that going to be a jump or not? I'm waiting to see here. She's deciding against it. Contra loop front roll, a 8.03. So Zara needs something huge if she wants to have a chance here. Deciding against it on this one. I think the judges are being lenient as they continue on. Zara looking for that final kicker. Looking for that final moment. This is what it all is all about. The moments of champions. Who is going to be our world champ? She goes up. Going for the boogie loop double. Does she get the landing? Oh! She does. That is about as perfect as it gets. Boogie loop double. The double boogie loop. It is all across the board. She needed it to be something big. She made it something big. Is it enough? Waiting for results to be dropped. Waiting for that final score. Oh, it does not get better than this. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go to highlights while I wait for score confirmation to see who is our winner and new world champion. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dutch flag is in the sky. There's the smile. There's the hug. Come on, bring out the kiss. Your new world champion, Zara Hoogenraad. Congratulations to her, your core athlete, winning it on the buzzer with a double kite loop, boogie loop there. Absolutely incredible. So the double kite loop with a front roll rotation, a 9.53. I mean, that is what it's all about. And joining me in the booth now, Aaron Hadlow. Welcome, mate. How are you doing?
Yeah, very, very good. I mean, that was an insane end to that girl's heat. Wow. And I can tell you, mate, there's no better feeling than that. Not only did she do it on the last trick to win the event, to win the World Championships, you got to be kidding me.